Greetings, Cancers. Welcome to your reading for the time period of January 21st to the 31st, 2018. Welcome new subscribers to my channel. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing the videos. I really appreciate your support. Okay, so what I'm going to do for you, I'm going to channel out your energy first, and then I'm going to move into the cards. Okay, so we're looking at Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, January 21st to the 31st, 2018. So what I'm feeling for you is that if you are trying to do some type of travel, you are going down south of this country, but it feels more so you can retract back to your roots, your spiritual roots, your family history with this kind of energy, because you want to learn more. You want to learn more about your spiritual self. You want to teach this to your children if you work with kids, or if these are your biological children, that you're teaching these new findings to. Or you may have actually been left something by a grandmother, a nana, a papa, a grandfather, a great grandfather of some kind here, and you want to learn more. You may have been left a necklace, an amulet, a bracelet, earrings, or something that somebody may have left for you, and that could be why you're traveling back to your roots. And I get Morocco and South Africa with this kind of energy, so that may be what you're doing. You may be traveling back to these places. I get to find your roots, or to find out the truth, or you're just traveling in general to find out the truth about a situation. And I get an Aries, so you may be traveling to find out the truth about an Aries, and deception with this energy. So an Aries like energy has deceived you. Somebody has been playing you, like they've been playing you either love, sex, for business. They've been playing you. They've been trying to get you to steal. I get that they've been trying to get you to steal something, and it could be involving some type of will inheritance, something left for someone. Either it was left for you, or they're trying to get you to they're trying to get you to steal something from someone that is like money, for example. It could be, like I said, will inheritance. It could be money that someone is trying to get you to get involved in a heist like energy here. But you don't want bad karma, is the feeling that you don't want bad karma. You don't want the cops after you. You don't want people after you with this kind of feeling, or people are actually after you, or people are actually after your man. So if you're dating someone, if you're a woman, or after you're a woman, you got if you're a dude, you got people after you're a woman. If you're a woman, you got people after you're a man, and that's why I said deception. Someone may have cheated, someone may have stepped out of the relationship. You're married to this person, or you're just dating this person, or you're in an actual committed relationship with this person here. You don't know who to trust. You don't know how to trust this person, whether for love or for business. And it's almost like if this is a family member, you don't know how to trust this person. They're trying to get you to break into a will. They're trying to get you to break into frozen accounts with this kind of energy, frozen money that nobody can really get into. They're working their ass off. They're trying to get you, so they're trying to get you to be okay with the fact that they're saying that this is okay, but it's not actually okay to do this with this kind of energy. But it involves stealing something. So if it could be stealing ideas. It could be somebody stealing your ideas, or maybe you feel like that Aries like energy is they're stealing. They're a thief. Something is going on though mentally with them. And I get childhood regression. So you may have an Aries like energy where they may be dealing with some type of childhood regression. You may be thinking that someone ran away from home. You may be thinking that someone was drugged, or they were assaulted, or they were raped, or something. Or they're communicating this to you about someone else. So if it's not happening to them directly, they're communicating this to you. And it's a little bit tragic in nature. But you're finding this out. You could be finding this out on the news. They're calling you and they're telling you about this, but it's bringing in some sort of grief with this kind of energy, okay? So if those aren't the situations that you're dealing with, you're traveling to go back to your roots, you're traveling for business with this energy, but you want to leave someone behind, you want to leave a toxic, you consider Aries like energy to be toxic to you, whether they are a man or a woman. They're hot, they're cold all the time. You don't know if this person's going to be up or down. And I get like bipolar. So I don't know if you're bipolar, or you're dealing with an Aries, any zodiac sign, whoever you're dealing with for love or business. You're like, is this person bipolar? Like they've been playing games. I'm being drawn to an air-like energy as well too, a Gemini energy, and possibly even an air Aquarius-like energy. And I get schizophrenia. So you may be thinking that somebody's schizophrenic. Someone may like something does not apply to people, or something does not apply to someone, does not apply to your life, and maybe you're considering not indulging in something that an Aquarian like energy does anymore. Somebody's getting old. In your mind, you're like, somebody's getting old. It could be actually somebody could be dealing with schizophrenia, but schizophrenia may just, or you think that somebody has schizophrenia, but it doesn't have to be that kind of situation. This is actually, that's why I said you're traveling back to your roots. You're learning more about your spiritual self, spirituality, and schizophrenia. But if there's a broad line between that, so people can literally have this. Could be an older person, a grandmother, or a grandfather, a papa that's dealing with this kind of situation here. But I get medication as well too. Needing to stop using medication, looking to go down a holistic route with this kind of energy, and that may be where the parting ways energy is coming from. So either you're parting ways with someone who is not well mentally, they're not well mentally. Could be an older person or someone you do business with. They're not well mentally because they drink alcohol, or they're an alcoholic or something with this kind of energy, and you're like, I don't want this in my life. They're abusive. They've been cheating. They drink too much. They got me drinking. They got me smoking. They got me snorting. Whatever the situation is here, you're just like, I don't need this in my life. I don't need my kids around this with this kind of energy. And it doesn't have to be an Aries. It could just be anybody. They're trying to get me to steal. You know what I mean? And you have that deception. So it kind of feels like you got 360 deception going on here. So you got Aries that they're being deceptive. You got an air-like energy. I was picking up on a Gemini and an Aquarian-like energy. These people, they have been, maybe you think that they're the ones that are dealing with the mental, something's going on with them mentally, the bipolar, or the voices, whatever the situation is here. But you're thinking these things about these people. There is an aspect of it where it may be actually true, and then it's not true. Okay? So either it's a spiritual learning that you're dealing with, you're hearing your own voices, you're listening to your own voice of spirituality with this sense, having a sixth sense, learning more about six senses, seven senses with this kind of energy, or you have an air-like energy that they're manipulating you, like they're speaking to you telepathically with this kind of energy, and maybe you're thinking like they're talking to you and they're trying to get you to answer them, like literally, like if this is telepathic communication, you have an air-like energy, Gemini energy, they're talking to you, like they're talking to you in your mind, and there's an element here where it's bothering you, but they're just trying to, I get that they're just trying to get you to speak, they're trying to get you to respond, but they're shy, and this is their way of being closer to you. And I get Reiki. They may send you Reiki, this air-like energy, or the Aries. I don't feel like the Aries is more external from your spiritual self. Your spiritual self is tied into this Aquarian and Gemini energy here. Okay, they've been sending you like Reiki. They've been speaking to you telepathically, because maybe you feel like someone is not, they're not happy with who they're with, or like their partner that they're with, or maybe you feel like someone's trying to sexually get back with you, and you're like, I'm not having that. So you have 2 or 3 energies going on here where people you don't know who to trust. You don't know who to trust for business. You don't know who to trust for love. You don't know who to trust for sex, love, whatever it is. But there's a lot of pain. There's pain that you're dealing with here, pain in your heart, because you don't really know like what to do for a person, for a love interest with this kind of feeling. Like there's deception. But I also get you have something going on with your identity. So this is bisexuality, heterosexuality, needing to balance out your divine feminine and masculine energy here. If you're a woman, you have been drawn, like you have energies where people have been trying to get you to come out of yourself, like in a way, if you're a woman, to get you to be into women as well, this bisexual energy here. Okay, but you're scared. It's understandable you're scared. If you're a dude, you may be a little bit effeminate. You may be getting manicures and pedicures done and facials here with this kind of energy, but it's okay. It's okay. People may say these things about you. It's not fair, but you're like, who cares? So this is me. This is my identity. So you have spiritual identity that you're learning about. You have your own self identity that you're learning about here. Okay, but there's a surprise, but then also there's an element here of mistake. So you may have been feeling like you've been making a lot of mistakes in love and trusting people, but it's okay. It's okay. Whether people deceive you or not, it's okay, because all the power to you. Whoever has that, they've been trying to play you. If it's that air-like energy, they've been trying to play you. They're manipulating you through Reiki. They're manipulating you through speaking to you telepathically. You could cut that off. Listen to music or something. Listen to music. And if this is metaphoric, if it's not actual telepathic communication and someone's trying to get you to steal something out of a frozen account, they're trying to get you to break into somebody's frozen account, paperwork, birth certificates and IDs, whatever. They're trying to get you to steal things. The voice of intuition, I don't want bad karma. You can heal bad karma by practicing Dharma, but still, you still don't want bad karma on you. You're trying to protect yourself. I get immortality. You're just trying to protect yourself. You're trying to, whatever you do, business-wise, whether it's good or bad, you're trying to protect yourself, okay? So let me see. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, January 21st to the 31st, 2018. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. All right, your card underneath, message from Earth. Like you have a message from an Earth-like energy or a message about an Earth-like energy here. I get terminally ill, and I'm being drawn to like a Taurus energy and possibly a Capricorn energy as well. You're finding out that your family members, I'm saying family because you have more than one family member that is terminally ill with this kind of energy here. So there may be a need to get back. And you feel bad. So there may be an energy, like I said, that Aries, there may be an energy where somebody around you is trying to steal something from someone who has cancer or from somebody who is terminally ill. And that's why I was saying from before, it's not fair to this person. So if you're involved in a heist somehow, or another energy is involved in a heist and they're trying to get you to be involved in it, and intuitively either you have cancer and you're like, I don't have the time for this, or you're dealing with people, energies around you that they're trying to get you to take something away from someone who is, they could be in a comatic state. They could have cancer. They could have HIV. They could have a terminal illness around you, autoimmune disease or celiac or something where somebody's trying to get you to take. They're trying to get you to take from someone who's ill, and you're just like, I'm not having that. Or there's an element where you need to get back to someone who's ill, someone who has cancer, someone who has an autoimmune disease or deficiency with this kind of energy. If it's you and you're just trying to push on and you're like, I don't have time for these people, these trolls, these people, these enemies, and I'm trying to take care of myself holistically. I don't want to be on medication for the rest of my life. I don't want to be having these bad habits all of my life. I just want to be okay. I just want to be okay. And you're telling yourself this. I just want to be okay. Or you have an energy around you that has, like I said, with the voices, the telepathic voice, somebody's telling you that it's that air sign, the Gemini energy. Someone is telling you that you're going to be okay. Like whether you are suffering with an illness or not, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Okay? That's why I said you feel deceived. You have the 7 of Earth here for your starting point. So that's why I said you are making money off of somebody. I get will inheritance money with this energy. So somebody's ill, somebody's got cancer, somebody's sick. I get because there's a passing or something going on here, but there's money. Like for some reason, through somebody passing, there is money here that you are receiving, or you're literally like you're waiting to receive. But it's kind of like a situation where somebody just may be passing a very slow. There's a very slow death. So somebody has had cancer for 2-3 years or a couple of months, or some type of head trauma, some type of illness. They're suffering with it. If it's you, I go both ways. I'm not saying like a slow death in that sense. It could just be like your finances. It feels that way. Like it feels slow. It feels like whatever money you're trying to get, whether it's from somebody else or whether somebody else you're trying to make money, you're waiting and you're sitting and you're waiting for this money to come in, whatever it is. Could be a lawsuit pertaining to some type of malpractice, pertaining to somebody's illness of some kind here, or disease of some kind that they passed from, and that could be where the money is being collected from. If it's a lawsuit money, and you got into an accident of some kind and you're waiting for money to come in here, that may be somebody's trying to tell you that you're going to be okay. You're going to get your money, or your money is being put put into a really good cause. If this is an earth-like energy that you're dealing with here, that could be somebody's telling you that your money is going into a good cause, or you're trying to give back to somebody that has given back to you here, okay? And intuitively, maybe you're like, okay, this person is ill. That's trying. You have an ill. It could be an earth-like energy, like I said. You get an earth sign that they may be ill, like they're ill. Like they're physically, they may be physically ill, or you're physically ill, or you got into an accident, or earth-like energy got into an accident, and money's being collected. You're collecting money from the fact that you got into an accident, lawsuit, or it could be like a suing kind of situation. There's a situation where someone may be getting sued because of a malpractice here, okay? You do have the 5 of air for what you're waiting on. Like I did say, you did have some type of deception surrounding an air-like energy. They're going to tell you the truth about your illness or about the illness of an earth-like energy here. I mean, again, you can't believe what somebody's telling you with this kind of energy, but they've created opposition for you before. So whether it's an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, they have been giving you, but I get hands full. Their hands are full. So whether you think that somebody has been deceiving you, they've been lying to you, they've been tricking you, their hands are full, which means that they're busy. So if you think that somebody's trying to play you, they're trying to leave you, they're trying to deceive you, it's only because they're not doing it on purpose. They're doing it because like their hands are full. They're just juggling a lot of responsibility. Or if it's you, this 5 of air could be your energy. That maybe people feel deceived by you. People feel deceived by you. You've been cutting off your friends. You've been telling people that you can't do it. You can't go out. You can't do this. You can't do that. And maybe it's because you're ill. Maybe it's because like I get hemorrhoids. So somebody may actually have hemorrhoids. You have hemorrhoids or earth-like energy. Somebody's got hemorrhoids, and that could be why they're ill with this kind of energy. But it's like hemorrhoids, like somebody may have been dealing with this for a long period of time and they didn't know, and they let it sit for a while, and it got worse with this kind of energy. And this could be like hemorrhoids that turn into an infection, or something that they had a growth, some type of growth in the stomach, in the lower half of the body, that it got worse. And that's why it's toxic with this 7 of earth energy here. You know this, but you didn't tell someone this. You could be a nurse, you could be a doctor, or you know a nurse or a doctor personally, it could be your family member. They gave you inside information into somebody's illness around you, but you did not say anything, 5 of air, to someone who has been suffering with this condition, okay? But it's not too late. So if it's you that's dealing with this and you're suing someone because you're finding out that you had a hemorrhoid, or you're finding out that you had some type of STD or infection that spread, or some type of cancer, whatever this health issue is, this could be your mother. This could be a motherly-like figure that you're dealing with that's going through this, having to sue, having to wait on money, lawsuit, money malpractice with this kind of energy, or just waiting for someone to tell you the truth. Like, what's the deal? Like, I know your hands are full, but are you just going to leave me hanging? Are you going to leave me hanging at this table with all this food? Like, you could have went out with this person. You could be playing a date with this person, and they're just MIA. They're just out. They're just like, bye, peace. That's where the deception is coming from, this kind of energy. So you're dealing with air signs. They're literally deceiving you, like they're doing it on purpose, or they're not doing it on purpose with this kind of energy. Somebody is just busy. Their hands are full. The 7 of earth energy is like getting more information. You need information from someone who's MIA. You need what's up? Like, what's the deal? Are we moving in together? Am I sick? Have you been lying to me? This could be like a tarot reader has not told someone that they're sick. You know, like somebody like you hear, or there's a tarot reader that hears. That's why I said the voice. There's somebody that hears intuitively. It doesn't have to be someone who reads tarot cards. This could just be a person who they're very in tune with everybody else's life. 5 of air energy, but they don't really see what's happening to them physically, but they're able to tell other people this. So if it's you, and you're telling other people how they should eat, how they should roll, but you don't really know what's going on with you physically, there's something going on there. Or it's an earth-like energy that they're the ones that are doing that, or it's an air-like energy that's doing that to people, okay? Could be both of them are doing this. Everybody's waking up spiritually. And that's what this reading kind of feels like to me. Spirituality, being in tune, listening to being clairvoyant, being able to hear and pick up things about people. So that may be something that you're waiting to throw that back at somebody for some reason here. Either it's an air sign, like you know that an air sign energy has been deceiving you. about your illness, or you're outside looking into it. Air-like energy is deceiving an earth-like energy about their illness. They're not telling someone that they're sick. They're not telling somebody that they have a hemorrhoid or some type of illness with this energy. 5 of water. So there may be a passing, like I did say, there was a malpractice or some type of lawsuit or accident with this kind of energy. But this is like you needed to see something ahead of time in order to stop it from happening. But there's also an energy where it could not have, there was no way. There was no way for this to be stopped. So if it's a relationship, there was no way for it to be stopped. It's going to happen. You know it's going to happen. 5 of air. Somebody was busy. Somebody's coming back in to tell you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for deceiving you. My hands were full. I was busy. So this could be someone that you're waiting on. It could be a doctor. This could be you're going to the doctor and they're telling you, they're giving you information about your health, but they're missing something that's very vital. They're missing your blood work. They're missing some type of test. They're missing like a STD test. They're missing an AIDS test, whatever the situation is here. So you're suing. You're suing. Or there's an energy around you that's suing. You could be suing someone. Like I said, this air-like energy could be a doctor or a very in-tune friend. A very in-tune friend. And now you're feeling grief because somebody didn't tell you something. You could have prevented something. 5 of water energy here. So this could have been a business deal. Like I said, where's my money? Where's my lawsuit money? Why am I waiting so long for my money to come in? If it's not anything pertaining to some type of illness or a passing, where's my money? Where's my check? Where's my job? With this kind of situation. So you get an air-like energy could have been like, oh, you're going to get hired. Oh, you're going to get a job next month. Or you're going to, you're going to be promoted. You're like, wait, you're bullshitting me. You're bullshitting me. 5 of air energy here. You're bullshitting me. I'm waiting for my money to come in. It's not coming in. 5 of water right here being in your present. This could be someone who they did bad business. 5 of air energy here. Bad person, bad relationship. 5 of air. They deceived you. Whether it's a doctor, a friend, a very in tune friend, someone who reads, someone who is very spiritual. They read, they're very in tune, they are clairvoyant, they can hear, but they missed out something very vital. It's a doctor that is doing this, and they missed out something very vital about your health or that of another person here. Wow, and this is crazy, and you don't want to be involved. You're 5 of water in your present. I need to cut this person off. Or they caused me to have to get something cut off. Literally. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not saying that. Or this could be like somebody, you may have known someone who had an amputation of some kind, or they could be diabetes that got really bad, that someone had to get something amputated off, but it's because this could be your mother or your aunt or a family member, and you're finding out now that it could have been prevented. It could have been prevented. 5 of air energy here. So whether it's job, whether there's something going on with a job, you're waiting to hear. Someone may have said, oh, you're going to get hired. But they're like, no, you're not. They threw it back in your face. You're like, wait, no, you're not. Or it's a lawsuit money that you thought you were going to get here. You have the sign of Capricorn in your future, or the Earth card, meaning in terms of your culmination. There's a culmination of events going on here. If you are dealing with fire-like energies, you do have a fire sign coming back in to help you out here with this kind of energy, okay? But I get that they, like I said from your channel reading, they also deceived you. They also played you. They also stepped out on you. So there's a feeling where you feel left out by a fire sign. You feel left out by by an air-like energy here. They deceived you. You have people that have not been telling you the truth, either about your health, about your business, about where your business lies, with this kind of energy. The fire element being in your instinct is kind of like, somebody's hot, literally. Like something's hot. Could be a business deal is hot. Could be some type of work that somebody does is hot, and you're looking to give back. Like I said, you're looking to give back. 7 of earth energy here. So what it feels like, you may have indulged in a relationship with someone that they end up deceiving you. They end up, their hands are full. They can't talk to you. They'll probably never talk to you with this 5 of air energy here. And you're like, I just need the right insight. I just need someone to give me the right insight on this relationship, on this business deal. Someone lied. Someone said something wrong. Either about my health. They hid vials. They kept vials from me. They hid a test from me. They had, this could be you're in school or college or grad school, and you're like, why, the 7 of earth doesn't have only to do with money. You're like, why do I have a B minus? Why do I have a 2.5 as my ending average? I put my test in. I set my stuff in. There's something going on here with prejudice. So this could be a professor or a doctor or somebody. I get envy with this 5 of air energy as well. So you either envy this person or they secretly envy you, and that's why they haven't been telling you about your health issue, or about your job, or about your business, or about getting fired. Just like you got fired, for example, or some other energy around you got fired, but it's because of this person. It's because somebody's intuition is off. You got an air-like energy, their intuition is off. Now you're leaving an air sign to go to an earth-like energy. That's why I say you have Capricorn here in the future. Because somebody was not giving you the right information. Either about what they've been doing, they've been hiding shit from you, they've been deceiving you, they've been talking to you telepathically, and they're trying to tell you that you're going to be okay, and you're like, you're not getting your money on time, or you've been fired, or you're ill, or you're throwing up, or you got a hemorrhoid. This person, like, they hear these things, they know these things, but they're not telling you these things. But you're kind of thinking that somebody's doing this air-like energy, you're thinking that they're doing this for, but they're doing it on purpose, or they're doing it for gain, or to help themselves survive financially, or for their popularity to survive. So it's kind of like, for example, two teachers or two artists or two people who do the same kind of work. They're both flourishing. They're both doing really well, but they're both in tune. But the other person, this kind of like being able to read yourself, like being able to listen to your body, your own intuition about listening to your own health. But somebody like you can't read. Sometimes you can't read yourself. Like you can read yourself, but you're going to somebody else to read you, and they're not giving you the right insight by the air energy here. You're like, I could have went there. I could have taken this trip, or I could have taken this job, or I could have eaten this. I could have stopped taking this medication. I could have gotten off this pill, or I need to get on this, whatever it is. And you're suing, like you're in your mind, 7 of Earth energy, or you're giving back to an Earth sign. Could be malpractice, your malpractice, or that of an Earth-like energy. They're suffering some type of malpractice because of this person. So it kind of feels like an air sign has deceived you and an Earth-like energy. So that may be why you're truckling back into this person to give back to them, because you feel bad, because you're like, they also hurt me. This could be a guy. This air-like energy could be a dude that mess with you and an Earth-like and a Capricorn energy or some Earth-like energy here. They mess with you in some way, emotionally, sexually, spiritually, in some way, shape, or form. And has been, and it's for gain. It's for gain. It's for popularity. They haven't been telling you what's the real deal about your health, your finances, 7 of Earth energy here. And you're like, I want to sue. Is it even possible to sue this person? And you can't sue them. There's a serious, heavy need to get back to this person. You're like, I should have stayed with whoever this was. I should have stayed with my fire sign partner. But they're the one. They kind of like they're hot and cold. They're bipolar. They got bad habits. And you're like, I don't even know who to choose. I don't know who to trust. I don't know who to choose. Wow. Your 6 of fire here for your accomplishment. You're using your intuition, allowing your intuition that you need to travel and you need to go curse somebody out with this 5 of air and this 6 of fire energy here. I get this image that you're throwing drinks on somebody. Like you want to travel, 6 of fire. You want to travel and you want to go throw drinks on someone who either they cause you to lose a really good deal, could be love, business, cause you to lose money in some way, shape, or form here, cause you to have to put your mother in a nursing home, cause you to lose some type of bet, some type of deal, some type of money. And you're like, this person, either it's a fire sign or it's this air-like energy. This person they cost me. They cost you your integrity, your reputation. And you're like, you're like in your mind, you're like, I wish I could sue them for what they told me. They've lied. They've lied to me. They've lied to you. They lied to you. It's not the first time. 5 of water. It's not the first time they have lied. It's like game for them. It's fun for them to do this to you, vice versa. So if it's you that's doing this, it's fun for you. I don't know. I don't feel like it's you. I feel like it's fun for this person to torture. You're saying to yourself that they're torturing people. They're torturing people, like, the wrong information. If it's a doctor, if it's a nurse, some type of physician, a lawyer of some kind. There's a blacklist kind of situation going on here. So it could be a music artist that you're like, I could have gone with the other person because this could be like a business deal or some kind, or an acting deal, some type of business deal or some type of relationship. You're like, I could have went with this person, but they were beasting for me to come. They were beasting for me to get money. Somebody's money hungry. Air-like energy is money hungry, or you're money hungry. 9 of water here for your spiritual self. You got a lot of options. That's why I like that it's right next to your 5 of air, because I get beat down. You're looking like, if I look at it from left to right, you're like, I want to beat yours. That's why I said you're about to roll up to a club. You're about to roll up to somebody's job, somebody's house, to throw wine on them, to throw drinks on them, because they deceived you, or they hurt your feelings, or they hurt you, they lied to you. Or it's a doctor. It's literally, you're walking up, you're going to a doctor's office. This could have happened to your mother or an aunt or a family member. Somebody could have died. Somebody could have passed because of a malpractice, because of one small thing that was missed that could have been cured. So it could have been cancer growth. Somebody could have passed because of this, but it's because of a air-like energy. Or fire, like, I don't feel like it's a fire sign energy. Fire sign more for business. These are like two business partners that you fought within yourself to choose from. It could be somebody you were dating. And you're like, this person cost me my relationship to my mother. This person cost me my relationship to my sister, my brother, my children. 5 of air energy, or my health. Because they told me the wrong information. So it does not have to be an air-like energy. It could just be that you're trying to curse somebody out because they play you for a fool. 4 of water energy here for your mentality here. You're retracting your energy from someone. It could be another water sign. I don't feel that. I feel like it's your energy that you're retracting here. You're retracting your energy. It could be from society. 4 of air. You're a little bit depressed about it. Air-like energy or air sign energy is depressed. You took somebody's new advice. You went to that doctor's office, you went to that job, and you took matters into your own hands. 4 of air and the 4 of water. You have Shango, sign of Libra. Either this is justice to a situation because of somebody's illness. That's why I said you're on outside looking into, somebody is deceiving. They're deceiving people. You do have the sign of Libra here for your resolution, and then you have the sign of Capricorn in the future. So what it looks like to me is that you're no longer, this energy being in a resolution is that you're finalizing something, and it has to do with money. Like I said, will inheritance money. This could be money owed for you from a job, lawsuit money with this kind of energy here, and that's why the earth energy is in your future. There's some sort of completion. You're leaving, like, there's an air-like energy that they either need to get fired, they did something wrong, they lied. They have been deceiving you and other people. You're like, somebody does not need their job. Somebody does not deserve the job that they're in. And it could be this Libra-like energy or some air-like energy. You're like, they don't deserve the job. You're letting them go and you're moving on and you're going towards a Capricorn energy here. This is like looking for a new tarot reader, or this is like looking for a new doctor or a new boss because of one small detail. So it could have been that you looked to this person for advice. They missed out something very vital, but they heard it. Like they heard it, like their intuition, like they were aware of something, but they just did not say anything about it. This Libra, this air-like energy here, they didn't say anything. If it's not the sign of Libra, it's just justice to this situation that you're about to carry your ass and go slap somebody in the face or something. 5 of air energy here. You're deceived for health. It's because of somebody you may have lost somebody. Somebody may have passed. Water sign energy. Someone may have passed in your family because of a hemorrhoid or some type of illness. But you're like, they didn't get their blood work back. Shango, justice energy here. This could have been a nurse that was hiding, just a jealous, envious nurse or something, that a narcissistic nurse or something that was keeping, or a narcissistic person that was keeping this information quiet because either they wanted to be successful themselves, they wanted to get somebody out of the way. So they didn't tell. This is like not telling somebody about their health. Somebody very in tune, they know what's up. And they haven't been saying anything. And you're like, I lost my mother because of this person, or I lost a job because of this person, or my money's late. My lawsuit money's late because of this person. They told me it was going to be a week. They told me I was going to receive this in a week or two. Ends up being a whole 2 years later. Or they told you that you were going to be okay. Or they told another energy that they were going to be okay, health-wise, business-wise, love-wise. But they lied. They deceived you. This air-like energy. Shit. All right. I'm going to cut that. All right, so what I'm going to do outcome. Cancer. You feel like somebody should lose it. Four of Pentacles energy here. You're holding on to the Earth sign, or you're holding on to your money. You're holding on to your money because somebody didn't tell you you were gonna get fired. You didn't use, or you had to ended up having to leave a job because you're sick or ill, or a family member is ill. This either has to do with money, holding on to your money because you lost a job, or you expected your money to come in at a certain time. This could have been your boss that was like, "Oh, you're gonna get paid. Don't worry." They lied. They deceived you, and now it's like I gotta wait. Now I gotta wait another 2 months or 3 months for my money to come in. Now I gotta hold on to this person. They're sick, they're ill, or myself. Now I have to be in physical. Now I gotta take extensive physical therapy, or I have to be with my mother now for longer than I thought, or I have to take care of this person longer than I thought, or I have to be out of work longer than I thought. Whatever the situation is here. Wow. Somebody needs to lose their job. Needs to. Air-like energy, or is this justice to the situation? Wow. Something is new though. So you're leaving an energy to go to a new person. You have to sign a Capricorn in the future. So it could be a doctor, could be a nurse, could be a very in tune friend, a very intuitive person that you're traveling to go see, a new business partner or a new lover because somebody deceived you or they cheated. I don't feel cheated. It feels like business, money, lawsuit, malpractice because of somebody's very clumsy mistake. Five of air energy here. They missed out something very vital, a very important point to a piece to a puzzle. Now somebody's gone. They passed. Now somebody's ill. Now somebody can't come back to work. Now you gotta wait for your money. Now I can't buy this house. Whatever the situation is here. Wow. Be careful who you do business with. You're using your intuition that maybe you kind of don't, but you kind of do want to go back to this fire-like energy, or you're still waiting on them. You're waiting on them. Somebody gave you the wrong damn information. They're like, oh, they're gonna come back, and they didn't. Wow. This could be that you're supposedly very in tune friend or family member was like, oh, they're gonna come back. Don't worry, they're gonna come back. But they have come back and they left again. Or they're the ones that are showing you the deception in some way, shape, or form, the fire-like energy. And you're like, I don't even know what to do. That's why I said you were dealing with a very bipolar air-like or fire-like energy, or somebody's got schizophrenia. It could be the air-like energy. Somebody like they're hearing things. This could be somebody was very in tune. That was giving you that they thought they were giving you like the right information, but it ended up being the wrong information. And in tune doesn't have to be like a reader. This could be someone who is very in tune, like a doctor, a mentor, a financial advisor. They're very in tune. They're in tune. They know about your finances better than you probably, or your health better than you, or you're saying your family knows yourself better than you, and that may be what your family was saying to you. This person, they're no good. Air-like energy. Like, why would you go try to get insight from this person and they don't give a damn about you? And that's why you created opposition. This Aries energy could be a family member or a friend you're doing business with, and you're like, should I just stay with this person? This is crazy. Wow. Let me do an outcome on this Four of Pentacles real quick, and then I'll cut this. Six of Cups. Your Six of Cups energy here. This is an issue that's coming back from the past. It's coming back from the past because you're like, it could have been finalized if this person only brought this document, if this person only gave me the right shit, the right information. It's coming back. The fact that you're holding on to your money, your penny pension, you hold on to a person, that's all coming back because they miss a very important point to a situation. So it's business, it's love, it's career. You could have moved on in a different direction. Somebody told you to go south. You were going to go north. Someone told you to go south. Literally. vice versa, whatever the situation is here. But you're like, I need to sue. I need to sue this doctor. I need to sue whoever this is. You have to sign a Libra here in the resolution. Somebody needs to lose their job. They need to get fired. They need to. You're like, they need to get fired. Like, they cost me the relationship to my mother. They cost me the passing of my family member. They need to go. They cost, whatever it is, this relationship, it costs you. Costs you big time. All right? So let me know how it resonates, Cancer, and please be well. If you would like a private reading, please contact me via my other email is a little bit packed right now, so please contact me at ifadivination777 at gmail.com. Be blessed and be well. Ashe.